guys, my name is Stacy Smith. I'm a student here at Tarleton State University. This is Casey. She's going to be demonstrating our exercises for us today. And today we will be doing a power clean, which is a really good, powerful exercise. This exercise is going to be really good for jumping athletes like volleyball players, basketball players, and gymnasts. And it's also really good for field athletes like high jump and pole vaulters. So this exercise is going to be working a lot of different muscles. Primarily, you're going to be using your quadriceps, which are your rectus femoris, your vastus lateralis, your vastus medialis, and your vastus intermedialis. And that's going to be working for knee extension. For hip extension, you're going to be using your gluteus maximus and your hamstrings, which are your biceps femoris, your semitendinosus, and your semimembranosus. For ankle plantar flexion, you're going to be using your posterior tibialis, your plantaris, your gastrocnemius, and your soleus. For shoulder flexion, you will be using your deltoids and your pectoralis major. And then for scapular elevation, you will be using your levator scapula and your upper and middle traps. And then for your elbow flexion, your biceps brachii will be your primary muscle. So to get into our starting position, she's going to start with feet hip width apart, and you want to have your arms gripped just outside of your knees. And you're going to have your hands facing down, not up. So you see she has her butt sticking out, which is what you want. You want the hips hinged and you want the shoulders bent, you want the knees bent. So she's going to come up, she's going to extend the hips and extend the knees. And this is going to bring her whole motion. You want to keep the bar really close to the body. You never want it to fly out. So this is the first movement. And then for the pull and clean, she's going to flex the elbows, and then she's going to elevate the scapulas, and she's going to bring it up, transfer her under, and then she wants to rack it right here on top of her clavicles. So in a faster motion, it's going to look a little bit something like this. As you can see, she's doing this, and you want to make sure that you keep your heels glued to the floor as long as possible, and you want to get as extended as you can with your heels on the floor. And then at the very end, you want to pop up onto your toes. And you kind of want to make it think of a line running through you and somebody's pulling up on you. You want to get as long as possible. And that is the power clean.